Hi there, welcome back.
Hi there. Well, you saw in the last video, we installed the water spigot and the pump. So we now got running water out of our underground tank. We've got forecast a lot of rain coming. And the one thing we really need to do is put in the overflow. It's already right up to the brim. So I'm just worried that, I don't know where it's going to go. Yeah. But before that, every project you have to do something before the next part. So we've got to basically get rid of all the soil around the water tank. Oh,
there's a huge, it's an enormous lump there now.
And we've got to try and find the overflow and then basically fit a pipe, fill it all with sand. So
I'm off to the quarry yet again to see my favourite guys, sand.
We'll get a ton of sand, bring that back, put that all around those grey pipes I installed last week, the ones that go down to the water tank. Surround all the top part of the water tank in sand and then basically grade out all of that soil that we dug out of that hole. And then
it's got to go somewhere.
we're just trying to flatten out the bit of the land there and get this overflow in and we should be set.
Hi, we're Ian and Julie. Follow us on our tiny homestead and our debt-free project of a lifetime, the building of our shipping container home here in the Pyrenees, and all of this alongside our full-time jobs.
Morning, we're back on site. We stayed over a bit late last night because we just needed to work out all the levels, because this is a very unlevel site, we're sloping, and we need to work out our paths and also the retaining wall to be able to join up the wall that we've been working on, the gabions. So in front of me, this pink string, this here is going to be a path which will also act as a passage, so Ian's got clear access both sides to come back past with the tractor. From this post here, this is where the curbstones end, and this yellow line is where we need to set out our footings for the retaining wall that's going to come along here to this post, where we'll be putting a 40cm square column, and from this column we can then continue our gabion wall to join up with this column. The first job today, now we've finished our project with the water tap pump, is to fill in that water tank. So on my way here this morning, I stopped off at the local quarry, another trailer full, ton of sand.
I got this in the post yesterday, all the way from Australia. A couple of weeks ago, I just did a simple competition on an Australian YouTuber's channel called Tree Change Farmer, and I'll put the link in the description to that. And I was one of 5 winners, which I'm pretty happy about. So let's do the grand reveal. I know what it is because he actually told us when the competition was on, but it's a t-shirt and some stickers. So I will be wearing this in the next video, so I don't want to get this one dirty straight away. But that's Dave from Tree Change Farmer. He does lots of videos on on his small farm, but also he's got a Chinese mini digger, lots of John Deere equipment, lawn machinery, small tractors, and a little mini truck with a dumper on, which I'm very, very jealous about. So pop over to his channel, tell him that we sent you over there, and give him a subscribe. Oh, look at that! Blimey, that is large. Oh, same colour. That's Dave. Cheers, Dave.
Just trying to work out the best way possible to get this soil round.
Getting the lawn short just in this area here, and I'm using the tractor to bring up the soil from down below, and we're trying to level this across. So from this new wall across, we're trying to level that down for at least a start, because we've got so much soil and we need to get basically all of the backside leveled off and graded.
I've overdone him, sorry. Oh, I overfilled. It's all down my leg. Who needs perfume when you've got eau de diesel? Oh. Just a quick bucket change. We're going to just where Ian's bucket is now. That's the stick that marks where our overflow pipe is going to stick out, and we will put a
Right, before we can go any further with grading all of this, this is my overflow pipe from the tank. I wrapped some fabric around it just to stop anything going in. It seems to have worked okay. I'm just going to get rid of this soil here by hand and then build up a load of big rocks around it to protect it, leaving probably 6 inches of this protruding because I want to put a T on here and then put some extra pipe along the front to dissipate any water if it does overflow. It means we just have to use more of the water. So we're just going to do that now, get rid of this, and then we can carry on grading this and basically flattening off here.
Here comes Floki. Got some tiddlers.
Not too small.
Oh, well that looks good. Looks like it's supposed to be there now.
Yeah. Just for now anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll get that, some more of that drainage pipe stuff for here.
Yeah.
We've finished all our digging and landscaping for today. So the last job of the day, because we are due some rain this evening, all these wild flowers, they've come to an end and they're dry enough that I can pick the heads. I'm going to save them for next year. We'll cut them all off and save them, put them in a paper bag, and then next year my bank over on the plot where I seem to have lots of nettles, I'm going to put all these over there, and hopefully these will stifle all the weeds that grow in that one patch and look beautiful.
Well, we have officially got 2 days away during our work season. So this is the final week of our work season. I'm at the garage, of course, but we're off on the road tomorrow into Spain, around Andorra, and back into France on a 3-day cycling tour. And we are now storing more and more things in this garage, and I'm just getting more and more worried that I'm pushing my luck, just in case somebody just wants a quick peek inside and see what they can take. So I've just ordered and received a Ring alarm system. Not sponsored in any way, and it's not going to be an unboxing video or anything like that. I'm just going to put this in. We have this already in our house, and it seems to work fine. In the garage, I think it will work perfectly, especially combined with my camera on the front. I'll be able to get all the alerts and hopefully get a bit more secure. I'm also ordering a bit more security on the front door. So it's just, you know, we've had this nearly a year now, and I don't want to lose any of my tools or anything. So we don't store everything here, but from time to time you just sort of have to jump in the car, go out and get something, and it's always going to happen, isn't it? So I'm going to get this alarm in. I do like the Ring system. It's so simple. Basically, I've got my base station keypad, I've got a motion detector and a door entry switch. Now I've got a couple of more of these at home spare, so I'm going to bring those to the garage, because I want one on the garage door just here, one on the actual front door, and then one also just up there on the window. And then I'll put a motion detector just in my my power room over there. So they're pretty simple. It also comes with a range extender, but I'm not sure I need that. It's a tiny place. I'm going to probably install another plug socket somewhere up here and get all that hidden in behind. I don't want to use my only plug socket there, but temporarily I'm going to put it here and then wire it in permanently in a hidden plug socket up above. So that's pretty much it. I've got the keypad in, got my sensor up here. I had to put a little spacer on it just to bring it away from the door. And then over here, I've just got a motion sensor, but I will go back to my place and get the other 2 door sensors to put up there and onto the garage door.
Sensors require bypass. Exit delay started.
All secure. Good morning. Well, as you can see, I'm not at the build site. I'm at a tiny homestead that, embarrassingly, we have neglected the whole of the summer. We put the horse in here and he's all fine, and Julie comes each day, but oh my gosh, we planted the polytunnel early spring, so there's plenty of food in there. It's just whether we can get to it. Look at the weeds. This is disgusting. The amount of effort and work we put in setting this up about 2 years ago. Well, probably nearly 2.5 years ago now. But the build has basically just taken over with work in the summer season and the build every spare minute we've got. All of this has basically just overgrown. There's lots of produce in there, but we just got to get to it. So this morning's task is to get this field cut, the little garden area all cut and trimmed, to make a path to get to the polytunnel so we can attack that. I'll show you that in a minute, but I haven't actually seen it for 6 months. Yep, I'm very ashamed, but the build is priority, and the quicker we can get that done, the quicker we can move all of this up to the new off-grid plot. And then we'll be up there every day looking after it instead of just this in the back of our minds. So better get on the tractor now, get this cut. Now it's a matter of taking all the muck that's been in there for quite a while to the muck pile. Now we can actually get to it. Oh, it's awful. It looks a lot better though. So the field is looking a lot better now. I've only done this section. I've gone round the edges of the upper field, but we'll let the cows in and do that. Got the bonfire ready to go. We've been waiting for about 2 years to do that. It's actually composted down a little bit. And now we've got this to offload. So Tyson's muck straight into this really, really nice, it's lovely stuff. That's dirt there, but around here, it's a couple of years old. So we'll save this for the off-grid plot and get this in a trailer and take it up. Probably early next spring, I'd say. And there's Julie. Tyson will be going, wow, where did all this grass come from? Yeah, he's been in the stable a couple of days. Ooh, what's going on here then? I can actually see the ground.
a bit of everything in here. But after this one trip, I'm going to empty Tyson's stable, power wash it, and then it's all clean, ready for winter. Oh my gosh, we've brought a mouse. Oh, look at him. Where is he? Oh, he's been living in here, hasn't he? Ooh, new home.
Well, that was a lot of work. We got the overflow in, as you can see here. And it's been a couple of days since we actually got it in. It's been working. You saw that it was really, really full anyway. It only took another night's worth of rain and we've got flow. I haven't seen it because it's dried up by the time I get here, but it's all coming out of this pipe here. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So now we're on to the next part of the project, which is the other side of the gabions. Can't really see. Where we've got to install a retaining wall. So this is going to be a block wall. You saw the setting out we did for that. Now we're going to actually start the footings, and that'll be in the next video. So thank you to Dave, look, wearing a t-shirt, for the t-shirt all the way from Australia. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video where we're putting all of those footings in, and hopefully some blocks, but I'm not sure about that. It's going to be a big job just getting those footings in and doing all the cement by hand. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Pour se mettre à table. D'ici 5-10 minutes,